Greetings and welcome, minions, to another episode of Let's Play Dungeons 2, A Game of Winter DLC. Alright, so we suffered a minor setback in the previous episode. You know, lessons were learned, I suppose. Don't annoy the dragons. Which is why the skirmish mission, where you have to fight exclusively dragons, is kind of tricky. Not fun per se, tricky. Because after all, once you have level 2 units, you're basically invulnerable anyway.
Following the babbled prompting.
Yeah, we've heard that already. Let's just keep on going with what we need. Let's get some more servants a little bit quicker. Might as well get a fright as well to get started on all this stuff. Right, so we know the dragons are over here somewhere. Let's try to avoid angering them. Just to be safe. So now I have to contend with the need of having to expand quickly enough to be able to counter whatever the heroes are throwing at me, because once they start throwing those princesses at me, I really need stronger units. And whatever else they can think of. Right, well, first things first. Let's get an alchemy lab going.
The researching evil had built an alchemy lab. Skeletons were able to perform true miracles with this ultra-modern unit and produce pottery at a speed that was absolutely absurd.
Yes, very absurd. Now, give me gold. I'll just stick to mining on this location. And if worst comes to worst, I can probably still hem the dragons in by building dirt, but don't know how critical that's gonna be. Just in case I accidentally breach the dragon chambers, which I don't intend to do. Alright, let's get some workbenches, well, alchemy tables. Alright, and I need 200 for a skeleton. Alright, let's mine all the gold closest to our gold position. Because otherwise my little servants will be, my forgotten will be running around all over the place, which is not optimal. Alright. Some bone warriors, please. And let's fill this in. And let's also expand this area. Alright, this may need to be expanded later on, but for now it will do fine. Right, so I need to unlock the laboratory. Not too difficult, once I have enough pots. And I can... how many pots can I store? 36. Alright, that's not bad. Let's actually put in the other 2 alchemy labs as well, once I have enough gold. Just a little bit of future-proofing, if I ever get around to doing that. Alright, let's get our spells done. And then I need to start looking for ways to give my dead what they need. Right, one more alchemy table. And that'll have to do for now. There's not much else I can do over on this side. Alright, the overall goal is still to get over there. Now, let's size up my laboratory. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
The Alliance sent troops from nearby villages who set out for the Trap Happy Evil's dungeon. The corrupting evil cracked its knuckles in anticipation.
Alright, that should do. Right. Let's start expanding our size because we will need more people soon-ish. Right, laboratory. Right, so here we have either a spider's nest or where the dragons are. Let's not provoke any dragons just yet. It's really coming down outside.
Payday.
Right, we can easily afford that. Right. Alright, we've got incoming. Max Pop has been researched.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
It's nothing too dangerous yet, but I don't have any zombies, so we'll need to improvise. For now, Barfas will have to hold the line. He is very useful to have around early on. Alright. My spear has been completed. Let's get a final resting place going. As my minions will want that. Alright, let's also increase the size of my my alchemy lab. And slowly excavate all the gold that I can find. Right, well, first off, lab still not finished. Right, more mana, please. Lazy bones. All right. Well, let's get 2 more Forgotten and 2 more Bone Warriors. Just to speed up the production of pots and all that. Let's also research the
Protos will soon walk
door.
among us, my friends. The altar is almost completed.
Alright, we've got spiders. With no spawner, that's fine. Alright. Let's get a lab set up. Well, let's at least get the basis for a lab set up. So I can hire some zombies. Alright, next level of PopCap, please. Right. Door's not yet finished. I also need to prioritize getting the traps. But let's focus on actually getting this lab a little bit more expanded. Alright, rusty grate. Luckily these things only take pots to build, so at least we can make things efficient.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
So they have. Don't have enough pop points. Well, Buffers, you're still on call. And the first order of business is really to research the switch weapon so I can give my skeletons a little bit of a ranged attack. Because right now they're a little bit useless. I mean, sure, they can do damage in melee, but that's not their primary function. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But first I need more gold. Right, this room is not quite up to the level yet. This room is above capacity, but not yet, not for long. Spiders are not doing anything, fortunately. I'll deal with them when I have everything set up. We might as well expand this place a little bit to anticipate demand for extra resting place. Especially once I get the level 2 beasties. I mean, that won't happen for a while, but you know, best to anticipate. Alright, more population please. There's only one exit necessary. That sounds like a lot of rain. I'm hoping it's not coming through too loud on the mic. I don't think it is, but you know, you never know. Never entirely sure how sensitive the noise gate is. And I will have to start moving towards where I know the enemy will be waiting for me. Right, max pop points. Let's get the next spell. And let's research that. And how much for a test station? 300. Should be able to reach that soon enough. Alright, I still need to research the cemetery. So let's do that first, because that might be important. It's probably quite important. Alright, we have retreat researched, so only one spell left. Alright, come on. Move faster. So much gold to collect. Just never enough servants when you need them. Alright, cemetery time.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
They can wait. It's just peasants. Yeah. You're on guard duty. Alright, that's quite good. Alright, another zombie. And let's see if we can speed up my servants a little bit. Because we desperately need that. Let's try to avoid getting into the spiders just yet. At least until I finish the basic research. Alright. That was not too unexpected. Alright, let's make this route a little bit more convenient for me.
Payday.
There's gonna be riots. Still not seeing any signs of dragons, so for now we should be fine. Let's make that hole again, put in a door. Right, then let's increase the stacking power of gold. And I really need my traps, just so I can slow them down a bit. Right. Let's give my guys a little bit of an exercise before I end the episode. Alright. We've claimed this area. And that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.